We're going book shopping. We're outside of Barnes right now, and it's my birthday, but I'm not doing any of the birthday Barnes challenge, like the minute timer one, where you have to like run around and find how many books you can, and like the amount of books you carry is what you get. No, that takes the whole joy out of book shopping for me, and I'll just be stressed and anxious the whole time. Also, I know some people do like, oh, it's my 23rd birthday, so I'm going to buy 23 books. I'm not going to do that to my boyfriend or myself, because that seems, again, like a stressful trip. I just want to enjoy it, browse. I got my birthday shirt on, and we're just going to see what we find. I like the sprayed edges on that. This is so fall. Yeah, that's cute. Oh, this is the one I just read. I just read this. Well, listen to it. That's the one I told you about Ted Bundy. I don't think I need the physical copy, I don't think. I already have this.
I know you do. The dead guy next door. I want you to read that one.
I want to get 50% off. I haven't had the most luck with Lucy's score though. For some reason, I don't.
That one's the best book I've ever seen. So.
Okay, sure. I heard this one's good.
Yeah.
Christina Lauren. Okay, these are maybes. I might come back for them because they're buy one get one 50% off.
Lucy's score too.
Oh, I just don't know. Like, should I write her off? I don't know.
The plated
Oh my
version.
god.
Oh my god, it's
It's a
thick.
brick. We just watched the show. That's so cool. I just finished this book. It was so good. So I might get the second book.
I can do what now?
You can stop it.
Okay.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, probably.
I read this book.
This is so interesting.
Oh yeah, I have the first one in this series. This is a series. I have the first two, I think.
can tell it's a series.
I really need to start it. I'm back home from book shopping, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a collective book haul of books I've received this month and just like also birthday gifts. So first, I received my very first book mail, and it is a book box from Aardvark Book Club. They kindly sent me 3 books, so I'll show you those super quick. So the first book they gave me is Red River Road, which I believe is like a thriller. Yeah. Tension, suspense, and characters who get more than they bargained for. Creepy, atmospheric, and packed with surprises. A pulse-pounding road trip thriller with a backdrop to die for and a twist that will leave you with your jaw on the floor. What could be better for October? I don't know. So we have that one, and then they also sent me a romance, which is The Truth According to Ember, which the front says liar liar heart on fire, so I'm guessing there's gonna be some lies, some twists, some romance. Emily Henry has a blurb on the back, and she said, a fresh, exciting new voice in the world of romantic comedies. So I'm also very excited to read this one. And then lastly, they sent me A Dark and Drowning Tide, which is like a dark academia fantasy vibe. So thank you again to Aardvark Book Club for sending me this book box. I'm so excited to read this. Also, this is not sponsored. They just sent this to me very nicely. So thank you so much. And now I'm going to get into the books that my parents got me. So my big gift for my birthday was a pair of headphones, which I'm going to be listening to all of my audiobooks in. So I'm so excited to put those on and like do laundry and listen to all of my audiobooks, because before I was just using my AirPods, but they're not like noise canceling ones, so I just want to be like in the audiobook. I've already used them a few times and they're wonderful. But they also got me the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore book from Waterstones. This is the UK edition, which matches the UK edition of the Pumpkin Spice Cafe that I have. And these like are so fall, and look at the leaves. So pretty. I love it. So I'm so excited to read both of these. I haven't read this one yet, but once I do, I have this one I can also read. They're just so cute. Oh my god, look at the spines. The cats like line up. That's adorable. Then they also got me the Fourth Wing oh my god, I'm so excited. The Fourth Wing paperback edition with the sprayed edges of the dragons. Oh my gosh, on the top and the bottom. Beautiful. I was so upset I missed out on the original Fourth Wing. I'm still upset about it, but I missed out on the first edition of Fourth Wing with the dragons on the edges, so I'm so lucky that I now can have this, which was so smart of them. I'm so glad they made these, because I just would have gone without it for the rest of my life and been sad. So is this now my 4th copying of Fourth Wing? Yes. Do I have regrets? No. Look at that. I just love it. It's so like floppy too. I'm so excited to, I kind of want to like go in and annotate this, but at the same time I don't. I don't know. We'll see. I needed to annotate one of my copies. I annotated it on the Kindle. I never went into a physical copy. Okay, that's a discussion for a later day, but I'm so excited to have this edition. Okay, now we can move into all the books that my boyfriend got me for my birthday. He went a little crazy. I was like trying to pick only a few, but anytime I was like, oh, I like that, or oh, I want to read that, he put it in the cart. So I'm grateful. I'm very grateful, but he did not have to do all of this, but he did. Okay, moving on. So first I just totally blanked. First, I got the last 2 books in the Carval trilogy, because I just recently read Carval and I absolutely loved it, so I needed to get the 2nd book. And then he also just went ahead and got me the 3rd book, so I can just move right on to it if I want to, or just, you know, maybe wait 1 book or 2 and then I'll have the copy whenever I want it. So I'm very excited to read these and finish this trilogy, so then I can finally read Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. That's going to come soon whenever I finish this. Then I got Out on a Limb, which I don't really know too much about, except I know it's like unexpected pregnancy trope, or like, yeah, unexpected pregnancy. A hot one stand, an unexpected pregnancy, led a young woman to someone she can depend on, from the viral TikTok author of Next of Kin and Next to You, which I haven't read those, but I should. So this will be my first Hannah Bonin Young book, and I'm very excited. It kind of reminded me of Ready or Not, which was another unexpected pregnancy trope book, which I absolutely loved. I gave that book 5 stars. So I feel like I would really like this book, and I want to read one of her books, and this is the one that I picked, and he put it in the cart. So I'm excited to try this author out and read this book. This is the one book that I actually went into Barnes with the idea that I wanted to buy it, if that makes sense. I was like, yeah, this is on my list for sure. I didn't really have a list. This was the only one on the list, but I did end up getting it. It's the Emily Wilde's Map of Otherlands. So the second in the, I don't know if it's going to be a trilogy or what, but Emily Wilde books. I think it's probably going to be a trilogy if I had to guess. I really enjoyed Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. It kind of took me by surprise. The beginning was a little bit slow for me, but then once it got into it, I was obsessed with it and read it really quick, and I think I gave it 4.5 stars. It was really close to a 5-star. So I definitely wanted to pick up the second book, and this exclusive edition is just beautiful. I have the first Emily Wilde's book in the same exclusive edition from Barnes & Noble, and it has like the cool, I don't know what these are called, but the edges like this. So I really wanted to get the second book in the same kind of style so they'll match on my shelf. So I'm excited to read this soon. It seems like a good fall book. Not like I need more fall books on my TBR. If you've seen that video, you know. But actually, speaking of fall books, why not add another one? I know it's bad, but I just love to read in the fall. Anyways, I got You Again, which I know nothing about. I saw the cover, freaked out, and then we got it because look at this cover. It's so fall, and I'm guessing it's a romance. Oh, can they stop hating each other long enough to fall in love? So enemies to lovers, even better. I love enemies to lovers. Oh, one of these blurbs says it's a masterclass in banter. Sold. I love banter. I'm excited to read this though. I think I'm going to do a video where I read fall books, so this will definitely probably be in it. So I'm excited to read this soon. Then I picked up a novel love story by Ashley Poston, which I've read The Dead Romantics by her. Sorry, I'm going to take the sticker off immediately. But yeah, I read The Dead Romantics by her, and it was okay. I didn't absolutely love it, but I did like it. I have the 7-year slip on my fall TBR, and I just heard really good things about her and her writing and just her books in general, so I did want to pick up a novel love story. This says love is stranger than fiction. Oh! She finds herself straight in the town right out of a novel she's been reading. The town from her favorite romance series, where the candy store's honey taffy is always sweet, the local bar's burgers are always a little bit burnt, and rain always comes in the afternoon. It feels like home. It's perfect and perfectly frozen, trapped in the late author's last unfinished story. Wow. This sounds interesting. I'm glad that I picked it up. See, this is like my problem. I don't read the backs of books. I like to be surprised, but I just go off of like what I've heard and what people I follow on Goodreads are reading, what my friends talk about. So that's why I picked this up. But now reading the back of it, I'm even more excited to read it. This seems like something right up my alley. So when I'm in the mood for this, I'm sure I'll reach for it and read it. I meant like more of like when I'm in the mood for a romance, because I'm going to read a lot of fantasy this fall. So I'm not sure if I'll pick it up this fall or winter, but we will see. But I'm excited to read this. I'm just yapping. Alright, this is another buy one get one 50% off, so we have to take the sticker off. But again, another book I don't know much about, but I know it's a fantasy and there's like a game involved. It's The Throne of the Fallen, and this edition's fun. Like, it feels cool, and there's also purple sprayed edges. I've just seen people over TikTok and on my Goodreads again like this book and read this book. It says on the back, a dark prince battling an impossible curse, a mysterious artist with secrets of her own, and one last chance to be set free. So I'm guessing, yeah, fantasy, romance, intrigue, danger, and fan yourself romance all wrapped up in a magical world. A bold, unput-downable adventure that brings the smolder. So, and I'm excited to read this. I don't know when I'll get to it, but I'm glad that I have it to look at because it's so pretty, but also to eventually read. So I'm very glad he got me this as well. Then the last book I got, I told him I wanted him to pick out a book for me to read because he never really does, and I think it'd be fun to see like what he picked. And he picked The Dead Guy Next Door by Lucy Score, probably because of the word dead guy in the title. He thought that was probably funny. So I said this earlier in the video, but I don't have the best track record with Lucy Score. Granted, I've only read one book by her, so I personally am not going to write her off. I've just been hesitant to pick up another book by her. I read the first book in the Knockabout series. I can't remember the title ever, but I'll put it up here. I read that one and I did not like it. It was just way too long, too spicy. I didn't care for like the grumpiness of the guy. It was just okay. So I don't know if all of her books are spicy, and they're clearly a little bit long. So again, I don't know. I want to try her again and just see, and also he picked it out, so I'm gonna read it, but it's basically, I don't know, like a mystery romance. I guess they're like solving a murder. So a private investigator shows up on her doorstep looking for the guy next door who turns up murdered. But when the pretty, possibly psychic Riley lands at the top of the suspect list for his murder, Nick immediately volunteers to find out who done it. He likes solving mysteries. It has nothing to do with wanting to flex his heroic muscles for Riley. At least that's what he's trying to convince himself. I'm excited to try it. See if maybe a different Lucy Score book is for me. I don't know. We'll see. Those are all the books that I got for my birthday. Thank you for watching me bookshop for them and seeing all the books that I got. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video very, very, very soon.